Here it is, Mark's on his way. He says he's got a new engine, and I got a couple things to show him.
I kind of put a little pressure on Ian when I was over there. I said, okay, I understand about the engine problem. I'm gonna take responsibility for that. I'm gonna get you a new one, and I'm gonna personally drive down there and bring it to you.
Is that record time or what?
Oh, I tell you, man, how you doing?
This guy surprises me. Flies in to Canada, he gets in the truck and drives down to Los Angeles. It's pretty ambitious. I guess you're in a rush.
Oh, man, it was get her done and get her down here for you.
Nice.
I'm pretty excited to show him what we got and to see the body in real life.
Now, you ready for some bling? I got a little bling for you.
Ah, that'll work.
Figure that'll work?
That looks just like the engine you brought before, but this one is nice.
This one's out of a 1966 Rambler Ambassador.
It even matches the paint color. That's cool. Mark pulled the engine out, and I could tell this dude is serious. That's definitely the same transmission. I think this will just bolt right in. He's really dialed this engine in. He's all about getting it here. So I'm gonna show him what I've been up to. As soon as you said you were gonna handle that engine, I got real serious.
Holy, are you kidding me? He rolls out this body. Not only is it bodywork done, it's frickin' painted.
Oh, man.
Mark was stoked. He saw that blue out in the sun, metal flake shining. I don't think he was expecting me to go that far with it. He was talking about a rat rod. I don't know, this doesn't look like one to me.
This is not a rat rod anymore. This is a frickin' show car.
Wow.
I had Johnny send me some vector images of his graphics. He just did a computer-generated thing, and I had templates made at a sticker guy. So it's actually his 5 artwork.
It's killer. Like, you nailed it.
Having an identical engine was really a saving grace. The engine fit perfectly. It was a perfect bolt-in. It looks great. I just need to see it run. Just to get this thing to fire, you know, we hot wired it. Set up a fuel pump, put a couple wires to the starter and the coil, and I just want to fire it off, see what's gonna go on. Prepare for Operation Vacuum Suck.
Okay.
What do we got? Where's the plus? That's the minus, that's the minus.
We're off to an awesome start. We got nothing.
Guess what happened? Nothing. Strike 2. Here we go. Mark's off to a record start. Well, the pump worked great when you took it off, right?
Yeah?
Yeah, your track record, man, is like...
Hey, gotta have a little bit of drama.
Uh-huh. Did I hook up the wires wrong? Nope, sure didn't. That's not part of what I do.
Come on.
Uh-huh. He started off with a bunk engine. Now he's got a fuel pump that doesn't seem to be operating.
My heart just sank. You know, okay, the fuel pump's not working. Ian's looking at me like, really?
It's a typical simple thing, you know, those fuel pumps, when they sit around, they tend to not work again, and that was the case here. I'm gonna take care of you, don't worry.
You got plan B for plan B?
Yeah.
He had one, so we moved on to installing his electric fuel pump.
I know the suspense is really getting to you. You're on the edge. Is that tight? There's one last thing I'm gonna give you before we start. Here you go. That's how much faith I have.
Now, this is a different coil, too, so... but I do
use
have
this
the
start.
old original one.
Oh, just one thing, just one other thing
Just
I
one-
have to mention besides the fuel pump. You ready? I'm ready.
And this one day at band camp?
I'm ready. What could possibly go wrong? Aha! Hit the starter, and hey now, it works. All right, man, you're okay after all. You know, I had faith. You're not even gonna need that fire extinguisher today. I think you're good to go, sir. I'm very happy with that. That sounds like a good engine. I think it's on to the next. Johnny's drawing is showing no radiator in the front. You just have this bare grill shell, and that's a cool look. To me, that's the most important factor of the nose of the car. Hiding the radiator in the back is the only way through this. I made all these crazy tubes to get the liquids from the front to the back. This is crash course in plumbing. I'm having to plumb these lines from the water pump under the vehicle into the radiator. And it sounds pretty easy, but when you realize how cramped and small this car is, there's a lot of bending and fitting. Mark's handling all the stuff I don't want to deal with. That can't be spoken any easier, simpler than that. The nice thing about Mark being here is he's going to handle all of these mechanical elements I don't have to deal with.
I seem to get every dirty job that Ian doesn't like to do, wiring, and which I don't mind. I'm here to help. I'll do whatever he wants me to do.
I'm very busy. He's got time to kill. Even though for me this isn't the most thrilling part of the project, I want to make sure all the mechanics are dialed in before we put the body on. It's an issue of scratching the paint that I don't want to do. I'd say that this thing is ready to put the body on. How do you feel about that, Mark?
I'm in. Let's do it. I'm anxious to get the body on there and stand back and just look at this thing for a minute or two before Ian cracks the whip and we're back at it again.
Wait till you see this getup, Mark. Your prized vehicle is about to be lifted in the most cockamamie, backwoods manner you've ever seen. The way that I work is a little bit different than you'll see in other shops. Open that door, we're going through. So I got this big stick, a couple welding gloves, and a forklift, and we're gonna put his show car together with it.
I'm kind of scratching my head going, really? Is this how we're gonna do it? I mean, it seems a little unorthodox and unsafe and not stable.
Mark was a little alarmed with my technique. You know, he's a certified helicopter engineer guy, right? And I don't think they're putting any airframes together in this manner. I got the forklift, I'm on the controls, Mark's balancing the body. The fate of his show car is literally in his hands.
Definitely not a one-man job. I don't know how he was doing it before, but the way the body goes, it's got to come down the back first and kind of hug around the frame, and then the front drops. And if you go straight back, you're out.
This is the whole deal. I've never seen this painted body on the chassis.
That is one sick ride.
Oh, we'll look at it from here.
Oh, yeah. Man.
That is pretty cool. The goal today is to get these installed, have all the cosmetic parts ready for final assembly, and I gotta paint the headers. Once you see this in place, it just adds that factor that was missing. When you see the white coming out of the fender well, it's giving you the same feeling as the number 5 logo, the white on the roof. It just brings that color down low in the body. I worked on a couple other projects where there's this amazing glue. It's kind of like a crazy glue, and then it has an activator, so it's an instant cure. So it's pretty trick. You definitely don't want to get it on your fingers. So this will just get held in with 3 screws. There'll be one on the bottom here, and then these 2 tabs get welded to the frame. So it's just on little legs. Stands off 3 inches from the chassis. This thing is perfect, man. Check this out. It looks like the frame is going right through, like it's an actual chassis. Look at that.
Oh, wow. Can't believe you just whipped those up.
Perfect.
That is.
The other fabrication element that's missing is the exhaust headers.
Couldn't find any headers to fit this strange engine as it is, and no need when you have Ian Roussel on the job. He just fabricates what he needs.
I actually built these headers before the car was painted. Mark really liked them, so I explained exactly how it went down. I really liked the way the T-bucket style headers looked in the drawing, and I wanted to mimic them as close as possible. I used 1.5" round tube. The first step was just cutting the tubes and welding them to the flanges. Then I used the tubing bender to curve the tube and make it slope back towards the car. The real mark of the craftsman is how these pieces fit up. So just taking small cuts makes it happen. I used the plasma cutter to cut a hole in the main tube to get all the pipes to fit up and actually flow exhaust gas. The whole idea with this fit up is that once it's welded, it just looks clean. You don't see the welds. These things came out great. They look just like the drawing. I ground and sanded out all the welds, and they're ready to paint. I got this ceramic coating that's specifically for exhausts from Eastwood that cures with the heat of the engine. I've used the spray can style high temp paint before, so I was expecting this to come out similar, but as soon as I started spraying it out of the gun, it coated amazingly.
I think this is a really cool looking exhaust you fabricated here. This just ties everything together.
I sent Johnny a picture of the car, and he says he's coming out from Florida to see it in person. The whole mission here was to make this look like Johnny's artwork. He's really itching to see it, so I want to get it driving by the time he gets here. All we got to do is finish the wiring, got a few more parts to install, and we're ready to go. Remember this?
That's what I sent you?
A little bit different than when we got here. The story with the front grille is it's an actual Model T piece that Mark had. He got it at a swap meet, but it only sort of resembles the drawing. What I did was I shortened it up from the bottom, I put an interior structure in it, and then found this really cool mesh at Industrial Metal Supply, and bodyworked it, painted it up.
I just gotta let you know that in aviation, the insulation you've done on this bolt is incorrect.
What? What are you talking
It's supposed to be in the direction of flight. So, and when this thing starts to fly, it's gonna go that way.
Well, I'm pretty well versed in space travel and mechanics of that nature, and none of that applies to where we're going.
Okay, so we're just gonna do a little function check, see how good my wiring skills are, and see if we got fuel pump first. Sounds like we got fuel pump.
Mark's really been working it out, you know. I know he's a perfectionist, so he gets the fuel pump in, got all the lines ran.
As they say in helicopter world, clear.
Hits the key, starter's cranking.
I expected this thing to fire right up, just like it did when we first put it in the frame, but we're not getting anything. I say we got a firing order issue.
Call him mechanic, fire him.
Who wired this?
Glad I'm not in his helicopter.
Yeah. So we do the normal checks or whatever. We found some issues with the spark plug wires. This little center coil here has to be curled over, so it's making contact with the copper connector.
I predict as soon as he gets these wires connected, it's gonna light right up. I just know it.
If this don't work, I'm going home. Huh. Same issue. You know, you're heading to the goal line and all of a sudden, bam, you're stopped, you know, and it's frustrating. Oh, wait, whoa, whoa. The cap's turning this way.
Counterclockwise?
Yeah.
Strike one, plug wires. Strike two, distributor rotation.
What's going on?
Umpire's getting feisty, man. He's almost calling a third strike in. You're out.
Am I? Good. I've always worked on Chevys all my life. So what did I do? I just put it on the way I've done it for 30 some odd years. And of course, this thing turns counterclockwise, not clockwise. I'm ready when you are again, Mr. Roussel. We gotta get this thing running. Of course, there's the pressure, there's the deadline. That's always the way it is. Do I need to say a little prayer? Maybe for myself?
It totally works.
Awesome. We just squeaked it right through, you know. Hit the key, the thing fired up. Okay, good. Who shows up? Johnny Jalopy.
The word is Johnny's on his way.
I think we're ready to show Johnny Jalopy.
Yeah.
Let's let him see his creation.
I agree, sir. The coolest factor about all this was that it was a collaboration, and that's what really pushes me. having other input really makes it a cool thing. Aha.
Hey, man.
Hey, what's going on?
Holy cow.
What do you think about that?
Kidding. Dude, finally got awesome to meet you,
brother.
man.
Good to meet you.
Mark,
Mark.
what's up, man? When I first walked in, I just went, are you kidding me? It's a machine now. It's like spot on to see something was in my brain in front of me, you know, that I can touch and feel and smell and hear. Undescribable feeling of just amazement.
Yeah.
That dash came out so good.
Yeah, it's my dog's water bowl. He came in, and I don't know how he reacts to stuff, but it seemed like he was super charged up.
Killed it, man.
Right on.
That's awesome.
Cool.
It's exactly what I thought about was a little bus thing sitting on a tea bucket. How cool would it be to take one super crazy culture, the Volkswagen guys, and one crazy culture, the hot rod guys, and mesh that together and create something totally different. And a lot of people looking at my drawing always thought, nah, you can't do that. That's ridiculous. Well, he just did it.
I love the fact that your drawing was a VW bus, so I bought the headlights, Mark got the taillights.
I cannot wait to see this on the road and people going, what is that?
Yeah, this is kind of where we're at, man. We're still in final assembly. I gotta detail out the headlights,
Dude, I
put the
love
rest
it.
of the windows and the interior in. The whole thing here is to get this truck in the trailer and show it. So it was really cool to have Johnny here to work on the thing, because then he's like hands-on, you know, he gets to respect how much effort it took to pull this off.
But to be here and be able to touch it and work on it a little bit has been really cool.
Trying to get the last of these windows in. Took me a while to figure out how the driver's door window mechanism was gonna happen, but I nailed that. So Johnny's doing the simple fixed window in the back, and I'm getting the last windshield panel put in. Pretty straight ahead.
He says, you say the easy back window.
I gave him the easy one to do. I handled all the challenging tasks. Installing windows is pretty challenging. I told Johnny what I needed from the rear portion, so it just takes time. I'm busy, I'll let him figure it out, and that's really the learning process.
I'll be here fussing with this while you go on to Victor.
Tell you what, let me
Be here doing the hard time.
finish this up and I'll be right over to give you a
Come
hand with that.
Come around and bail me out. Maybe I've just done this a lot. I don't get it. You know, I just pulled the film right off and hey, that's it. It wasn't the case for Johnny.
Meanwhile, he's pulled 2 sheets of the plastic stuff off, and Johnny looks like a moron.
I'm quick, man.
Seriously? 45 minutes of me trying to get plastic off Lexan, and then Ian just comes over and rips it right off. What are you gonna do? Woo! Almost.
The last thing we needed was this upholstery. Hey, right on time.
Yeah, here's the rest of the stuff.
Perfect. Jack pushed this interior to the last minute. Johnny and Mark are gone. It's the night before the big show.
I was up all night, worked my fingers to
Yeah,
the
you
bone.
and me both, man.
We'll get busy.
Yes. Sure. It was pre-fit. All I had to do was screw it in place, and we're off. This thing's wrapped. This is a toy come to life. Mark is out of his mind. Johnny is totally charged up about this.
It's the coolest thing I ever seen. I'm stoked for Pomona.
I can't wait for that first reaction from people when they see it.
Up to this point, it's been a static piece. Johnny drew it, it's been sitting in the shop, but it's an actual car, it drives around. time to take it to the car show. We're out here at Pomona. It's a swap meet car show, the biggest one in the world.
Shaka, good job.
Pomona, man, beautiful swap meet. I've been cruising around there this morning. Reaction on the car is all thumbs up.
Probably the coolest car at the swap meet today.
It's cool. It's way different. You know, I love it.
I had never seen it outside the shop until today. So the windows absolutely glow in the sunlight, and it was like a beacon. People were hypnotized, they were drawn to it, and everybody was digging it.
Well, I would think that's probably one of the most unique hot rods I've seen out here in the 30 years I've come out here. There's lots of different things out here, but that one's truly unique.
It's the cartoon driving experience that, you know, if you own this, you'll have that, you'll achieve that. It's wonderful, man.
Do you know what Spaßhaber is? Guys who had fun with cars.
This journey has been awesome. It's definitely going down in the records as one of the best weeks I've ever spent down here.
The reaction, and it's a dream come true, and I'm almost speechless. I'm soaking it in. I can't wait to do more.
Victor shows up with the Boonie Bug I built. It has the chassis of the original VW bus. It's just so cool to see that original thrashed out VW bus rehabilitated into 2 new projects.
But that was the body that was on this car. So this is, you're looking at one car here.
After seeing everything that Ian can achieve, if you can dream it, he could build it.
He's a master. He's one of the main reasons why I'm an aspiring fabricator myself. He's major talent.
This is kind of a step in a new direction for me because it's the wildest design I've ever worked on, and it was dictated by an artist. So it really makes me want to do more.